Hey there and welcome back to the channel. There's nothing like a messy background to completely ruin an otherwise beautiful portrait. We had this recently at a studio shoot where we had a great red background, but it was quite messy and marked. So I thought I would take this image and I will run through how you can fix this in Photoshop without the need to reshoot or rely on complicated composites to fix them. This Photoshop tutorial is for beginners and for intermediate photographers. I'll show you how to clean up the distracting background, remove unwanted objects and soften the clutter. We can create a little bit of separation so your subject stands out. You will learn practical tools like content aware, the remove tool, and how to build a simple Photoshop action to speed up your workflow every time you edit. So let's jump in and have a look. Okay, so here is my image here with model Jessie, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my quick selection tools and I'm going to select my subject. And yes, I have lost all my tools from there again. But anyway, I'm then going to go select, I'm going to go modify, and I want to expand that to about 25 pixels. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer via copy. So I'm going to make a layer of that. Turning that back off, going back down to my background, I am going to select my subject again. And again, I am going to expand that. So select, modify, expand, 25 pixels. And what I want to do now is right click and I want to delete and fill section. And that's gotten rid of most of it. Good enough for what I need to do. What I want to do now is I want to go to filter, noise, I want to go to median, and I'm going to pick about 75 pixels. And then I can put my model back on top, and that's pretty much cleaned up most of the image for me. So if I move me around so that you can have a look at it. If you want to make an action of this, let me just undo all of that. If you've ever made an action before, go into your actions panel. If you don't see it here, go to Windows and just click Actions. I want to set a new action and it asks you, I'm just going to call this messy background 2 because I've already got a messy background removal. And it's already recording. So what I do now is I need to go in and with the quick selection tool, select my object or select my subject. I'm going to go select, modify, expand, 25, click OK. And then I'm going to right click and layer via copy. I'm then going to go back down to my background layer, exactly what we were doing before, but this time we're making an action out of it. Delete and fill. Now on that layer, I'm going to go to noise, median, click OK. And then press stop. Now I did notice there was a little bit of a mess there. So what I can do is I can come in with the lasso tool, select that, and I'm just going to go delete and fill, and that'll get rid of that. So when I put my model back on there, it's there. So if I was to, once I've done all that, you can go through, double check. If there's anything that you do need to remove, you can do that. So if I check here, I could put a mask on that and come in with my brush, and I could remove probably a bit of a harder brush. I can remove more of that. I think that's pretty good. I don't think I've missed anything particular, and that has cleaned up most of the mess on that background. You could come in and do Control Alt Delete, merge that onto a new layer, and you could come and do whatever you need to do to it. Or if you just save it, it will go back into Lightroom. All you have to do then, if you want to run a similar action on other images, if you just go into your actions and just press play, and it will do everything that you put in that recorded action. And there you have there a relatively clean background. We've still got shadows, we've still got some depth in behind it, and so forth. So you can come in, of course, and you can clean it up even further. If you control merge it all onto a new layer, you can keep editing, you can do whatever you need to do with it. Or if you want to pop it back into Lightroom, just press save if you came from Lightroom, and it will go back to Lightroom. Otherwise, continue editing in Photoshop. And that's pretty much it. So look, there are loads of actions that are available online, and I'm sure you can find some, or you can make your own, and you can clean up your backgrounds pretty simply that way without having to fiddle around with it too much. So that's it. I hope you found this useful, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, maybe give it a like, and I will see you next time on YouTube. Bye.